Now, when you program something like that in, is this in response to a concern, or is it your own?
Yeah.
Or do you look at it and go, "Hey, they shouldn't just be able to fall asleep. Let's wake them up."
Yeah. It's like, we're like, well, people just falling asleep. We've got to do something about that.
Right, but when you first released it, you didn't consider it, right? You're just like, well, no one's gonna just sleep.
People fall asleep in cars all the time.
All the time.
And crash.
Yeah.
At least our car doesn't crash. That's better.
Yeah.
It's better not to crash. Imagine
Yes.
if that guy had fallen asleep in a gasoline car. They do it all the time.
For sure, yeah.
And they would crash into somebody.
Yeah.
In fact, the thing that really, got me to, it's like, man, we better get autopilot going and get it out there, was a guy was in an early Tesla driving down the highway, and he fell asleep, and he ran over a cyclist and killed him. And it's like, I was like, man, if we had autopilot, wouldn't have run out of we might have fallen asleep, but at least he wouldn't have run over that cyclist.
So how did you implement it? Like, did you just use cameras programmed with the system so that if it sees images, it slows down? And how much time do you give? Is the person who's in control of it allowed to program how fast it goes?
Yes. Yeah, you can program it to be more or less like more conservative or like more aggressive driver. And you can say what speed you want it to, what speed is okay.
I know you have ludicrous mode. Do you have douchebag mode?
Well,
it just cuts people off.
Well, for lane changes, it's tricky because if you're in like LA, like unless you're pretty aggressive, it's hard to change lanes sometimes.
You can't. It's hard to be Satnam. It's hard to be Namaste out here in LA.
Yeah.
If you want to hit that Santa Monica Boulevard off ramp.
I mean, you got to be a little pushy.
You got to be a little pushy. Yeah, especially when people are angry.
Yes.
They're a little angry. They don't want you in. They speed up.
Sometimes, I think people like overall are pretty nice on the highway, even in LA, but sometimes they're not.